Garden Chops with Ben.
It was like it had a clamp, and you clamp it on here, and it was like this squiggly wire, and it had a lid where it held the phone. Hopefully you can see. Well, they need some help. If you got any else. Okay, gonna cut these some nails.
So today we're making kombucha squash. This is a kombucha squash I got at the farmer's market here locally in Ohio. Kombucha squash originated or was introduced in Japan in the 1500s, I believe. And it came from Cambodia, where it got its name, kombucha. So as you can see, this thing is extremely hard to slice. So you can actually put this in the microwave for 2 to 4 minutes and soften it up. That way it's easier to slice. We're going to slice everything into 1/2 inch discs. Get out a baking sheet. You can either drizzle, or I sprayed some olive oil on the sheet. And then we're just going to place all of the squash on the sheet in one layer very evenly. The oven should be at 400 degrees, and we're going to put them in for 30 to 40 minutes. All right, so we're going to drizzle some olive oil on top of the squash and give them a generous pinch of salt, or a couple pinches of salt. Be very generous with the salt. All right, so we're going to take a bulb of garlic and bust it open with your knife. Sometimes they explode like that, so anyways, we need 4 to 6 cloves. Go ahead and chop them up very thin. You could actually do thin slices for this recipe. I just got overzealous and chopped them up into a minced form. Okay, so this recipe calls for a tablespoon of Calabrian chili paste, which I could not find in the grocery store, so I went with roasted chipotles. Depending on how hot you want this, you can add more or less of this, but I went with about 2 tablespoons of the chipotle. You're going to add that into the skillet with the garlic, which I did not get on the video, so they're on the skillet on low heat right now. Mix in a cup of Greek yogurt into a bowl. We're also going to use about a tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. If you squeeze the lemon upright like this, you should be able to squeeze out the juice without letting the seeds get into the bowl. Okay, so this is the roast I grabbed out of the freezer today, which has this sock around it. This roast is known as a rib roast. They actually debone the ribs and roll it into this shape and put this sock thing over it. So I'm going to attempt to try to cut this sock off. Okay, so 30-40 minutes later, you want to check these squash. And what you're looking for is some color, like some caramelization. So once you feel like you've reached it on one side, go ahead and flip these over and do the other side, but keep checking. You don't want to burn these things. All right, so once you've achieved the color that you're looking for on your squash, we are going to place them on top of the Greek yogurt and kind of like a circular motion going all the way around the dish, pretty well just covering all of the yogurt up. So over to the left there you can see a skillet where I have put the shredded beef into, and I've combined that with the garlic and some olive oil. I just didn't record that part apparently. So we're going to take that mixture and we're just going to pretty well just cover the entire dish with this shredded beef. Okay, so I had really no idea what to serve this in or how to get the food out of the dish. So I went with a spatula and a bowl. That really wasn't the best way to do it either. But
No, duck.
I'm too high.
Yeah. I can see your mouth, but I can't see anything about that. Well, now I can see the light in the ceiling. I can see the emblem on your hat now. Oh my god.
All right. You said you could barely see my. Tilt it up a little bit more.
Pretty good. Yeah. I mean, if you want to be centered, you should just move your legs. Do this. All right. Now hold the bowl up high in between the pockets of your shirt. I can't see the bowl. I need you to... All right, I think that's good.
I gotta hold it right here, Nate.
Yeah. I mean, I still can't see the bowl. You're holding it really low. I think we're just like too close. Okay, yeah, if you hold the bowl right there. What do you think?
Interesting. Well, that's what I've been trying to do. show you what's going on.